We are on a no dream day. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Okay. That day is done. Another of the same day. Okay. Okay. Another no dream. Man, no one's here. Where is everyone? Eating dinner, maybe. Hi, everyone. I'm doing good. Just working on a scarf tonight. What's everyone up to? Happy Thursday? Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's staying warm. I don't know about y'all, but it's cold outside. How are y'all doing this week? How's y'all's week going? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Are y'all crafters or are you just here to hang? Hi, everyone. Okay, there's another day done. Now I've got to switch to a new color. Okay, where are my scissors? Oh my gosh, I thought I didn't have my scissors. I'm from India. Cool. I really want to go to India one day. What's the temperature? 20 degrees Fahrenheit outside, I think, or maybe lower, maybe like 15. I'm not quite sure. It's a little chilly out today, though warmer than it has been. So, you know. What did I do today? Well, I worked and then I got my eyebrows threaded and then I did the dishes and then I started making a dessert for tomorrow because my friends and I are having a movie night. So I'm making like Oreo balls. And now I'm here. Hi, Killian. How's it going? Hi, everyone. Hey, Ollie. Welcome. Thank you. What am I making? I am making a scarf. That's what it looks like. Oreo balls are so good. They're like my family's like, it's our go-to. You know, they're just so easy. Except for I realized that my mom has a stand mixer and this was my first time making it without a stand mixer. So I did a bunch of mixing by hand, which was mildly a sensory nightmare. And then I used my hand mixer. Like I would burst it and then stop, burst it, then stop. Anyway, It was fun. But yeah, they're in the freezer right now. And after this, I'm going to finish like icing them and stuff like that. Because my friends and I are doing weekly movie nights up until the Oscars. So we're watching a movie tomorrow, and I've decided I'm going to be the dessert person. And every time I'm going to bring a dessert. So last week I brought brownies, and this week I'm bringing Oreo balls. And yeah, it's going to make me creative. If anyone has any dessert ideas that are relatively simple, let me know. We're watching not all of them, but some of them. I don't really watch a lot of movies anymore, but one of my friends is very into it. So yeah, she planned like a whole schedule and stuff like that for what movies we're going to watch, except for we're not watching Wicked, which is kind of a bummer because I'm like, I don't really care about anything else. I don't really know. We watched, I know, literally me too, Killian. I'm like, I don't know. We watched The Real Pain last week, which was the most sad thing I've ever watched. Not really. It was just really, really sad. Yeah, we watched that last week, and then I literally don't know of any of the others. I know the Emilia Perez movie because I know everyone makes fun of it, so I'm a little nervous / kind of excited to watch that one. And yeah, okay, one second, I need to mark down my row. Okay. How do you decide on colors and what dreams make the scarf? So I decided on colors. I've got a Pinterest of color palettes I like because I'm really bad at deciding colors, like really bad at deciding colors. So I just picked this from a Pinterest board, and then I went to Michael's and just picked out all the yarn. And then the rows are based on categories. So the black rows are bad dreams. The white rows are each month. Like this, I'm on this right here is September. The light green is when I didn't dream at all. The medium green is like mixed, so I could have a good or a bad dream in one night. You knit very fast. For me, I would only end in 1 year. Thank you. It's a lot of practice when you've been, especially because it's so long, I'm doing the same thing over and over, so I get much quicker as I go along. What do I do for fun? Mostly this, really. I do this, I knit, I crochet, and I read a lot. I do a lot of reading. And yeah, that's basically it. I know, me too. That's the only song I know. I'm a little nervous to watch it because I don't know. I feel like the friends we're watching it with are amazing and I love them, but they're kind of more on like the sophisticated side. So I'm afraid that they're gonna find it very, I don't know, thought-provoking, and I'm just gonna be laughing. So each row, I can't even read your comment. So is one row, one night, correct? So they're going to be 365 rows total. Yeah. Well, actually, no, there's going to be more than that because I'm doing in between like month marker rows. So there's going to be more than that. Why do you read? Because it's fun. Do you like to read? What month am I in? I am in October. Yeah, I love a long scarf, so I thought it would be good. I'm like, I want my scarf to like hit my knees while wrapped around me a bunch of times. Like I love big scarves. So I'm happy with it. And yeah, we're in October, so we're getting close to the end. And I think it's going to be just about perfect length, which is great. The goal was to make it, sorry, like maybe I should start knitting again. The goal was to make it, like if it was going to veer longer or shorter, I wanted it to veer shorter. So maybe if I want to, I could add like solid borders or something like that. Oh, what do I read? I'm sorry, I thought you said why. I was like, I don't know, it's fun. I do a lot of fantasy books. So Brandon Sanderson's my favorite author. I started reading Robin Hobb. She's great so far. N.K. Jemisin, she's great. I really like, let's see, I'm a high fantasy person. High fantasy, and I'm kind of trying to encourage myself this year to get a little more into nonfiction books. Like maybe every other book or every few books is a nonfiction book. So I'm listening to a nonfiction book that's really good but really sad. It's called Just Mercy, I believe. It's a story about a man who was a defense attorney for criminals on death row in Alabama in the South in like the 80s and 90s. So it's a lot about racism in the criminal justice system and how lots of men, women, and children were put on death row unlawfully for no reason, just because people were racist during the time. And it's really, really sad, but it's a really, really good book. I have read Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I've read Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I didn't read all three. I didn't read all three of each of them, but I read the first of each because no offense to Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis? Adam Serkis? What's Andy Serkis, right? Right? That's his name? The narrator? The guy who plays, yeah, Andy Serkis. The way I speed up my audiobooks and the way he enunciates, it's got a lot of sounds. It's not very clear. And so when the audiobook's sped up, it sounds like this the whole time. Like there's not much, I don't know. Are you guys gonna order pizza? I thought we were gonna do something like that, but last time we went, everyone had eaten beforehand. So I don't know, I guess not. That's why I was like, I at least wanna bring food for myself. That's what we did last time. Can you put the tube on your head like a hat? I want to put my head in the hole. That would give me such a panic. I don't actually, fun fact, actually, I have a really big head, so I don't even think that would work. Like, it literally can't get over my head. I have such a large skull. Have you read A Lesson Before Dying? Similar concept. I have not. But I basically went the other day and bookmarked all these nonfiction books that I kind of want to read. Like, some of them are about, saving money. Some of them are like more self-help. Some of them about the justice system. Like, some of them are about like LGBTQ history or like POC history in the US and like stuff like that. So I want to split it between my classic fantasy because I know, I don't know. I want to split it. I don't want to force myself to just not read the books I want to read. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like branching out, like that's good. I've actually never read To Kill a Mockingbird, but they talk about it a lot in this books. And I honestly never really knew what that book was about. I know that's kind of dumb to say. It was just one of those books I didn't have to read in school. And I never really knew the plot, but they basically described the whole plot in the book that I'm reading right now. So that was interesting. I was like, oh, I guess I know it now. The S whistle kills me every time I hear people speaking. Literally, the way he narrates is like 90% sounds, like not words. And so it's tough. I notice it when I edit my YouTube videos, try to cut my S short. It's so jarring. No, I'm kind of the same way. I notice I draw out the last syllable and I'm editing. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Why am I doing that? But yeah, I've been updating my to read list for 2025. It's got a lot of stuff. So that's good. I also want to get more into historical fiction and historical fantasy. Like I've got, a book on my bookshelf that's inspired by stories of World War II female pilots. So I want to read that one. I forget what it's called, but it's been on my to read list forever. And I saw it in a thrift store and I was like, oh, or it was like a used book fair or something. Anyway, I don't remember what it's called, but I think that's freaking cool. Do I play any sports? Not really, because I'm older, so I don't really have the opportunity. In college, I did intramural soccer, and in high school I did soccer, but there's not an opportunity for me now, but I run now and I work out. So there you go. My favorite words are also and so, but anyways, yeah, I do a lot of I do a lot of what? 1 second. Guys, I'm sorry, 1 second. Apparently the sunset's really pretty. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm so sorry. It was, oh wait, people want to see the sunset. Can you bring me your phone? He said, show us the sunset. Thanks. Okay, here's the sunset. Oh, Sorry, I'm showing you text messages. Here's the sunset. This is why I had to go. It's really pretty. Oh, sorry, Kelsey. I was just... Isn't that pretty? Matt came in and was like, you need to leave right now to come see the sunset. One second, I'm going to give him his phone back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. That was just, I mean, y'all get it. You saw. Where's Borg? Kelsey, did you know my brother called me Borg? It drives me crazy. Okay, I'm going back. I used to read so much. Hey, Tiffany, I used to read so much. I haven't read a book in years. I miss it, but I don't think I have the patience. I understand. Have we talked about audiobooks before? Audiobooks are what got me back into reading. I was like anti-reading because, we all go through school and we only read books for school and it sucks. And then audiobooks are what got me back into reading. When I started loving audiobooks, I was like, shoot, maybe I can do this. Definitely reading To Kill a Mockingbird. Okay, that's good to know. I actually was going to put it on my list the other day, but then they described the entire plot in my book, and I was like, maybe I don't need to read it, but maybe I still should. To Kill a Mockingbird was my first book about racism. My poor little me was so confused and outraged. I totally believe it. Okay, sunset. Was it everything you hoped to read? Actually, yeah, much more. I've been collecting a lot of historical about witches and hunts across the UK and some in America. Don't ask for titles because I don't remember. Oh, that's really cool though. That's like an interesting topic to read about. I need to think of like some more unique topics because right now I'm like history books. You know what I mean? I'm like books about feminism, like something very general. High Justice Drive Me was hollering in class about how unfair and awful it was. Definitely took it to heart. Oh, I totally believe it. Okay, I'm catching up. The side of your hair is... Oh my gosh, guys, I did like leave-in curls last night, and this side fell out, and this side didn't. So I've been trying to brush this out all day and straighten it, and it won't. Anyway, okay. I'm back. Anyway, yeah, audiobooks, love. I've been playing with different like sleep and curl ideas because I wasn't doing them for a while because my work schedule changes. So sometimes I work 9 to 5 my time and sometimes I work East Coast time. And when I work 9 to 5 my time, I wake up and go to the gym. So I can't do the sleep and curls because they'll immediately fall out at the gym. But now I'm working East Coast time again, which means I can do the sleep and curls. So I've been doing them a lot and it's been fun. I like the one where you put like your sock or whatever down your head. You kind of braid it around. And last night I tried to do 2. It's crazy. East Coast time, it's 7, 6 depending on how, 6 o'clock my time is 8 Eastern, so it depends on how early they start. I at most like will start at 6. I won't start any earlier than that. Usually people are nice enough to start meetings at 7, but sometimes I do have to get up at 6. That's okay, because then I get off early, and it's nice in the wintertime like this, to get off at 2 or 3 and have daytime. Listened to one audiobook once and honestly couldn't follow along with the words. Might try again. Stalking Jack the Ripper is my favorite book. Oh my gosh. Wait, yeah, weren't you talking about how you love the true crime podcast? Were you talking about that the other day? But yeah, I'm a morning person, so I love working East Coast hours because I'm a morning person. We're 10-hour shifts, 7:36, but I get Wednesdays off. Oh, that is nice. That's what I think about, like the companies that work 10-hour days and they work only Monday through Thursday. I'm like, dang, I want that. I'd love that to have Friday off. That'd be great. Wednesday's good too, but Friday is like, am I crazy? Okay. Because you get a long weekend. That's so nice. Okay, I gotta change my row. Anyway, what projects are everyone working on? Wait, guys, wait. I said we would do it this time. Everyone that's on right now, mark your row with like a stitch marker or something, or count, okay? So that when you leave the live or when the live ends, you can figure out how far you've gotten and how much progress you made, okay? And put it in the chat so we can all see. I don't need to mark my row because I'm changing colors. So I know what row I'm on. Maybe I'll mark it in my notes. Okay. I've marked it in my notes. This is the row I'm on. Okay. Everyone mark your row. We can keep track of progress. Anyway, the heatless curls I've noticed, they didn't work for me at first, but the more I do them, the more they work. It's almost like I'm like training my hair how to do it. When I first did it, the curls would drop immediately, but now, like, if I can do it right, like this, they'll fall really nicely into some natural, like loose curls where they start out really tight in the morning. But if I don't do it right, then it ends up like, look, this one was good. You see, this one's like super, super tight and I can't get it to fall. But if I don't do it right, then it just becomes whatever it becomes. But yeah, the more I do it, the more my hair can stay. I used to do it a lot when I lived in Florida, and it would last, like, I would do curls that would last me like the whole weekend. Hi, Moon Jelly, how's it going? I watch a lot of YouTube crime videos. Okay, yeah, we were talking about that. I'm at the end of a sleeve and need to start my other sleeve, but procrastinating. You got this. What is isn't there a term for that? The like sleeve that people get to their second sleeve and they just stop? Or am I crazy? Progress, standing in my living room watching dogs wrestle. Hopefully I'll be in my room. But, you know, it works. It works. Sleeve Island. Yes, thank you. I was like, that's a thing. What is your favorite pet? I only have one dog, so she's my favorite. She's my favorite. What about y'all? What pets do y'all have? Also, I remember to post on my Instagram story so that if people saw... Wait, I was supposed to cut this, and I just didn't. Okay. All right. Also, guys, I worked on this a little bit. If you were here in the live the other day, I worked on it since then. So I'm actually mid-October right now. I'm doing October 12th. So we're getting close to the end of this. I'm going to try to make like a YouTube video about the whole process, I think. It probably will be short because it's going to be short, but just talk about, you know, what I did and why. I'm at the con. Oh my gosh, have so much fun, Moon Jelly. It's great. Oh, send me a picture of your hat if you don't mind. Well, I guess you'll post about it too, so I'll see it when you post about it. Okay. Okay, have a good night, Tiffany. I have 3 of the snuggliest cats in the world. Oh, I love a snuggly cat. I have 3 dogs, but I like cats. Ooh, amazing. I was happy. One of my friends had gotten a second cat, and both boys, they didn't get along very well. And she was like, I really hope when you come that somehow like you'll help them bond. And it totally worked because I visited her and they like bonded over their hatred of me. like they didn't want to be around me, so they were forced to be around each other. And now they're like best friends. Second, sock, glove, sleeve syndrome. Yes, precisely. Length check. Yeah, wait, Kelsey, what are you working on right now? 3 cats, 2 dogs. Dogs were enemies for almost 2 years. Then playing. Oh, that's great, Ollie. That's so happy. It's nice to meet you too, Weston. Thanks for welcome. Are you a crafter or are you just hanging? Okay. Weird dream. Where's my... Oh. Wait. Yeah, weird dream. I made my yarn vom. I didn't mean to. I think this is the result of Brooke making her yarn vomit earlier and then shoving it back in. And now I have to sit here and find the end. Oh, I found it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I found it. Hopefully I have a lot of weird dreams so I can use that all up so I don't have to shove it back in again. Just hanging. Okay, cool. Welcome. How's everyone's weeks going? Anyone have any fun weekend plans? Oh, I cut that way too short. What the... Why did I do that? I cut that... Oh, that's the start of my row. Sometimes I do that. The start of my row, I always make the yarn end way too short. I don't know why. I always think this is plenty, and then it's really not. Got to go to bed. Loving being able to... Okay, have a good night. Happy crafting, yes. Hey, Amy, how's it going? Mine is good. You're playing basketball. Ooh, that'll be fun. I'm terrible at hand-eye coordination sports. I'm not a basketball person or a tennis person or anything. As a kid, I literally had to do 2 gerbil... Ollie, what on earth? So are you the person that people just go to for like pet questions? Like someone's like, hey, Ollie, like I just got a bird. Like, thoughts? Okay. I just split that yarn. Rather unfortunate. Stop talking about Trump in the chat. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Anyway, oh my gosh, we had guinea pigs. We loved them. Except for we didn't realize that like it's not recommended to get 2 boys, and we got 2 boys because we didn't know, and then they kind of didn't like each other, so we had to separate them. I've been knitting for a few years now. What inspired me to do YouTube? I started slowly posting on other platforms. Like I started posting on TikTok and Instagram, just being like, this is what I made. And then people started liking it. And then I made friends who post, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep posting. And then one of my friends, I don't remember who it was, but was probably like, you should go on YouTube. And I was like, okay. And here we are. I had 2 hamsters that my sister raised for birth, so they were so sweet. And then my brother's, that's terrifying. I do have a traumatic hamster story. I had a hamster, and I guess the traumatic story is just that, it used to get out, and it would run behind the stove and hide, and we would have to move the stove out of the way. I had surgery in November. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Amy, but I'm glad you're doing better now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope at least like, I don't know, over the holidays, that was like when people are like taking off work and things like that. Like, I hope that was like a chill or a good time to take time and rest and recover. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm glad you're here hanging. I'm glad to be back. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, Guinea pigs are very social creatures. You have to have at least 2. They should be fixed if possible. Yeah, we did not know any of that. Full owning the fact that we were being dumb college kids and we're kind of impulsively buying pets. And we took, as good of care. I don't think we were bad owners at all. Like we, handled them a lot and we played with them and blah, blah, blah. But we just didn't realize that we had 2 unfixed males, and that was a bad idea. So they were fine. We just put them in, we just separated them and they were fine. But yeah, wouldn't do that again. And my sister ended up, oh gosh, what's happening? One second, I gotta knot some things. Anyway, guinea pigs. Good stuff. It's all good. Okay, good. I hope you were still able to have a good holiday season too. Wait, so what projects are everyone working on tonight? It depends on where you are in the US. If you're in an older place, aka the Northeast, you don't have central heating. Do you actually? I was thinking about AC. I don't know. I'm from the South. We have central heating and central AC. I'm guessing the Northeast doesn't. It depends. I'm in the West right now, and depending on where you live, you don't have central heating. I was a terrible owner as a kid. I should not have had so many pets. I'm at least about better. Yeah, it's all about growing and learning. I feel like parents are like, oh, you want some responsibility? Get a pet. And then kids are not good pet owners, Ooh, okay, I'm looking at that scarf. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, dude, that's really cool. It seems very intricate. I don't think I will be able to do that. I'm doing a pattern test. It's a button-up blouse. Ooh, cute. You're in the UK, you have central heating. Cool. Yeah, on my house, we do not. But I'm also in an old house, so. Made it to my room now, finishing up some pattern dress. You got this. What pattern dress are you working on? We've got a gas heater, it's like a big metal box that we have to light, and it sits in the middle of our house, and it's just very hot and it just pushes out heat all day long. I'm hoping I can finish this in the next few weeks, this scarf. We've got this, guys. Ooh, sure. Okay, I've never seen that word before, Amy, so that's why I'm not saying it, because I don't know. And entrelac? Don't know how to pronounce that, but okay, cool, cool. I want to learn more knitting techniques this year. 2 different love bug patterns. Ooh, okay, cool, cool. I'm going to open up Instagram right now. Oh, that's so cute. You ever open Instagram and you're like, that's so freaking cool. I wish I could do something like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, Ollie. Oh, cute. Oh, I love the ladybug. Cute. Okay. Interlag. Okay, thank you, Amy. I was like, I don't know how to pronounce it. I gotta send in eating noodles for my birthday. Ooh. Ooh, I haven't used this before. Is it below 0 degrees Celsius where I am? Let's see. It is like, yes, it's a -9 degrees Celsius here right now, I think. I think that's the temperature. I don't know. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. Got to take pictures of Slowpoke and Sylveon. Oh, are those for Zach? So fun. Or are those for someone else? Did I just make that up? No, I think those are for Zach. Atralock. Oh, thank you. Atralock. Okay. Man, like what is the Sylveon is for Zach? Okay, I was like, I thought so, but then I was like, I don't remember him doing Slowpoke. Where does that word come from? Like what is the that's so cool. It's a French word. Okay, entrelac is from a French word meaning interlaced. That seems so freaking difficult. Dang. That's really cold. The UK, it's only about 5 degrees Celsius. That's about 40 Fahrenheit. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it's been going back and forth between like the -9 Celsius or colder and like the and like 5 degrees Celsius. It's been going between those two. It changes often. Okay. Guys, we're getting so close to the end of October. Not really. We're about halfway, but that's close. Okay, let me cut this yarn. We are on a no dream row. Also, do y'all want to see what I made yesterday? A section I made yesterday. Look how many bad dreams that is. Is that not insane? I think that's my biggest section of bad dreams in the entire scarf. This one's pretty close, but it's not this one. Like, is that not insane? That's so many rows. I need to file this nail. It's catching. It was -20 there. Oh, wait. Where do you live? If you're okay with saying that, and if not, anyway, you don't have to. What region are you in? That's my question. That's my question. I guess. Feel free to answer in whatever. Wisconsin. Okay, gotcha. I'm like, I never know how to ask that. I'm like, you don't have to say. I don't like to say where I live. Like, it's fine. But I'm also curious, you know. Yeah, the cold front's been moving through. I really want to start, like, I don't know. I've been wanting to go back on some hikes since I've been back home, but I can't because it's too cold and people don't want to go. And it's like, I need snowshoes. Yeah, you know, there's so much snow outside. Like, I need snowshoes and I don't have any. We are -11 Celsius. Okay. I'm catching up. Okay. Normal temperature for this time of year. It depends on where in the US you are. It's so big that like, okay. So if you're in the north, like where I am, where Killian is, it's very normal for it to get minus Fahrenheit. Like it could get to -20 degrees Celsius. But if you're in the south, it's right now, actually in the south is having a cold front. In Houston right now, it was like 40 or 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So it was like anywhere from 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, which is very abnormal in the South. Usually in the winter, it doesn't, in Houston, it doesn't get that cold. In Dallas, that's kind of normal. But yeah, it depends on where you live. The central US I feel like usually sits around anywhere from like -12 Celsius to like -6. Yeah, snow in Houston is that doesn't happen. They're so close to the Gulf. That's a very abnormal. Global warming. We should all be concerned. We should all be concerned. But yeah. But normal for the north to be this cold. Very normal, I would say. We've actually, I don't know about you, Killian, but we've actually had a pretty warm winter. Like this, within the past month, like the January snow was the first big snow that we've had here. And I'm in the Northwest for a long time. Like it had been very warm prior to like mid-December. And it was very strange that it was so warm. Like there were days where it was like 40 or 50 degrees out. Like it was, I don't know, it was very strange. And usually it's very cold here starting from like November. So that was unsettling. You live in London, you haven't had snow yet. Is that normal? I thought it was pretty cold there. Am I crazy? Finally got above freezing today. I'm in Tennessee, so the average low is 30. Very odd to be below freezing. Yeah, that's weird. Was probably not going to get any snow either. I was talking to my siblings and I don't know, friends about this, that when I was in Texas, I wasn't as aware of, I don't know, global warming's effects besides in every few years in the winter when Texas has these big freezes that are abnormal for us. Besides that, I don't really notice it because it's so hot and it's so hot every single day. There's no change. But ever since I moved up here, I really notice how much the weather's changing. Like when I talk to the locals who have grown up here their whole lives and they tell me, oh, usually in the winters, it gets regularly -10, -15, -20. And usually it snows from October through May. And they tell me this. And this year it was warm, like 50, 40 degrees from October to December. You know, I'm like, oh, unsettling. It's, you know, when you're supposed to have 4 feet of snow outside and it's 40 degrees outside, you just notice it so much more, you know, it's much more unsettling. Ooh, what are y'all bonding over? Is it a donut shop? I don't know why. That's my guess about Leon's Donuts. That's my guess. When I was in the Pacific Northwest, I only got to like 20 Fahrenheit. I don't know where you are. I was in Central Washington, but I didn't got the cold there. Really? Oh, I'm shocked by that. Custard. Okay, not the same thing. I know the Celsius Fahrenheit thing is so confusing, especially because a lot of people in the US do use Celsius, like scientists use Celsius, you know. Okay, I'm Googling it. Leon's custard. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny is that this looks just like... I'm laughing because the picture that came up looks just like a custard place that we have in Texas called Andy's Custard, frozen custard. Okay, so I'm going to show you... Okay. Are y'all ready for this? Okay. This is the Leon's custard. This is what popped up for that one. And then this is Andy's custard. Are these not like the same exact thing? They just look so similar. Anyway. Yum. Love custard. Coffee base literally. I was like, oh, I've seen this before. Custard places are like, I know what's gonna work. A red sign with ice cream. Funny. Okay. I'm on my second. Oh, I'm just continuing to work. Okay. I'm hoping to get through October in this live, so I should be able to. I'm on the 16th, so. Not bad. Not bad. It was funny, never mind. You've done half a row. Way to go. Hey, Bull, how's it going? Now I want custard. I'm hungry. Doesn't make me think that. Y'all like, wait, I'm hungry. I'm realizing we had such a, oh, do y'all want to hear about our dinner fail last night? Okay, so my partner was like, oh, you know what would be fun? Like, let's make French dip sandwiches because I love the French dip from McAllister's. It's so good. And so I looked up recipes and they were like, oh, you slow cook like the beef chuck all day, like in beef broth, onions, garlic, rosemary, you know, other herbs. You slow cook it all day until you can kind of pull it apart with a fork. You just put it on some nice bread with a sauce that you can make and cheese and toast it. And I was like, okay, like that seems simple enough. And so, oh my gosh, I seasoned the meat. I put it in there. It's cooking all day. It smells so good. I'm like, this is going to be awesome. And then we taste it and the meat is bland. It's tender, but it's very bland. And basically what you do is you cook it in that like sauce kind of situation all day, the broth. And then that's what you dip the sandwich into when you're eating. The broth thing you dip the sandwich into tasted like water. It tasted like cayenne pepper water because we use cayenne pepper to season the meat. And so it was like you taste it and it's just water. And then all of a sudden it's like pepper and you just start coughing. Like, so anyway, that was a not even a minor fail, a major fail. It didn't. Oh my gosh, look at my glasses marks. It wasn't good. it worked when we put a lot of cheese on the sandwiches. It worked all together, but separately nothing tasted good. The sauce didn't taste good, the meat didn't taste good, but when you put it all together with the cheese, it was fine. But anyway, that was just kind of a hassle after having it slow cook for all day. I'm doing good. Oh wait, I already asked you how you were doing. You're doing good. And you ask how I'm doing. I'm doing good. I'm just chilling, you know, thinking about food now. What's your New Year's resolutions? I said in the last live that I didn't have any, but then I started making some up. So I would say 1, read more nonfiction books. 2, learn more knitting techniques. And I think that was basically it. Oh, and make what I want to make. That was my 3rd. We thought about getting one of those packets, but we followed this recipe and it was like, guys, you don't need to do that. Like, this is so much better than using one of those packets. And I was like, okay, brother. We think we want to try it again. I mean, I don't know. I would be fine to try it again and just, the thing is we had a huge, the meat, looking back, I'm like, of course the meat was bland. The chuck roast was huge or whatever you call it. The beef chuck was huge. So it's like, the outside pieces were well seasoned and the inside were not. So I don't know if the solution is to cut it into smaller chunks and season the chunks and then slow cook them. And then maybe they don't have to be slow cooked as long and then get one of those packets, the au jus packets. I think that will be better. Cheese does make everything better. Burrito tacos delivery because I'm bad at, oh, I love that for you, Ollie. So good. I love any kind of taco. Love a taco. You're crocheting? Awesome. What are you working on? What you working on? Tonight we're doing, I think, we're either doing a curry or we've got like a pork tenderloin. I don't know which one we're doing though, but either's good. And they're both quick, which is nice. My partner brought back, curry packets when he went to Korea, and so we've got like just a stack of curry packets in our pantry ready to go through. Oh right, you're working on the red blanket. I knew that. How's it going? How's the blanket going? So anyway, curry or I know you wrote really much, you know, it does. And I wouldn't mind curry because he has to make the curry. So then again, the other one doesn't really require any cooking. It literally, we just put it on the pan and put it in the oven. Oh, but that one takes like an hour to cook. And curry's much quicker. We'll see. I do love, I don't know. I love a curry. A curry from any culture around the world. They're all good. You know, there's just some foods that are good no matter what culture they come from. Like bread. Any kind of bread, especially flatbread. I'm partial to flatbread, like pita, naan, tortillas, fry bread. Give me a flatbread. I'm sold, you know? And playing yarn chicken, I guess it's going good. Oh gosh, I hope you win. It's always a little stressful. Always a little stressful playing yarn chicken. Okay. Oh my gosh, I've got an orange here and I'm just sitting here not eating it. Because I have to peel it. I hate peeling oranges. Oh, I gotta cut this now. Where's my... Yeah, for a second I thought I caught the wrong one. I was like, oh. But honestly, I've thought about this and I think my favorite carb... Oh my gosh, I agree with you. Rice, I totally agree. Rice is my favorite carb. I'm one of those people where, like, I could sit down for dinner and I have a bread and a potato and a pasta and I still want rice. Like, rice is the best carb. I totally agree. I do like watching videos of people vote on what their favorite... I've seen TikTok people who like videos whose specific things is going up to strangers and asking bread, noodle, or rice. And people are very passionate about it. I always think those are funny, like random things like that. I totally agree. I'll never forget one of my friends from middle school used to bring just like rice to school every single day, and she would give it to me and I would eat all of it because I thought it was so good because my family just didn't eat rice very much. We ate like Mexican rice or like a yellow rice, but we never ate a white rice before, and I would eat it all the time. I thought it was so good. I kind of think so too. I kind of think rice beats, I don't know, actually, now I'm rethinking. I'm thinking about garlic bread and I'm thinking about Texas toast, brother. And I'm like, wait, does that beat rice? Maybe. I don't know. But I also love a noodle and I love a pasta. Now I'm hungry. I shouldn't do these lives before dinner because then I just get hungry. Mary, oh yeah, Mary rice, pasta, kill bread. Okay. I'm killing pasta. Like, screw pasta, no offense. I'm killing pasta. I'm like actually thinking about this. I'm killing pasta. I'm marrying rice and I'm fucking bread. I think that's it. Whew, that was tough. Soft rice with chicken bouillon boiled on the stove. Oh, yeah, like is that like a poor man's congee? No offense. I don't know how they make congee. Were we talking about this the other day, Ollie, or am I crazy? I mean, I guess that is congee. That is what congee is. It's just that my stepmom makes it for me a lot when I'm sick. I had a whole conversation with someone the other day about, like, recently about congee, and I feel like they were a craft-related person. So maybe it was you. I don't know. I need to bring my trash can here. I gotta peel my orange. I love pasta, but it was a close call. Literally, I'm gonna be thinking about that for the rest of the night. I'll post on my Instagram story, see what people vote. I'll put it in a poll. Lasagna time. Oh my gosh. Okay, have fun. Have a good night. Speaking of lasagna, I made a lasagna soup the other day. I really liked it. It might have been you. I'm going to look back, Ollie, and see. I'm going to search my, speaking of pasta. Yeah. Wait, what did you say? Wait. Oh, you were effing pasta. Okay, so is this allowed? I was going to say, if you said kill pasta and then you ate a lasagna, that would have made me laugh. But you didn't. It's freaking... But yeah, I made a lasagna soup the other day. I really liked it. Because honestly, not to say something crazy and controversial, I don't like lasagna very much. I think it's fine. I would prefer a different pasta dish with the same flavors than lasagna. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I'm like, but I made a lasagna soup. That was good. It was just lasagna, like the ingredients of a lasagna, but with a broth. I'm a soup, and I love soup. Like, I'm very partial to soup. All soup is good. Like, I love lasagna soup, taco soup, chili. Come on, it's all good. I cannot get this orange open. Okay, I got it. Lasagna soup, yes, and don't question it, Ollie. It's good. I can send you the recipe I used. I served it to my partner and he was like, what is this white people shit? I was like, oh, it's good. I'm still here. I don't like lasagna that much either. But Costco has, ooh, I love Costco meals. Have you had their butter chicken? It's pretty good. We do that. And we like their salmon, which is not like they've got like, uh, um, um, what's it called? I don't know. They've got a pack of salmon. There's 3 slices. One is like a black pepper flavor. One's like a honey maple, and then one's like a regular. We love those. And we like their soup too. My partner and I have eaten 5 out of the last 7 nights. I love that. Orange. But yeah, I'm one of those people who could eat soup all year round. I don't care if it's the dead of summer. Yes, it is good, Gillian. Thank you. Yeah, I don't care if it's the dead of summer. I'll eat a soup if I want to eat a freaking soup. I don't know. It's the broth. It's so comforting. And usually, I think it's also the fact that soups are often one-pot meals. Throw everything in. Okay, bye, Gillian. Have a good night. I'm not crazy about lasagna either. Love the taste. Maybe because you have to cut it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Now I'm trying to think. Yeah, because I feel like if you didn't stack it, I feel like I would like it more if it was just like a pasta dish all mixed in. I don't know. I think, you know what it is for me? I think it's that I feel like, and I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, but I feel like there's not much difference between like a quote unquote bad lasagna or an okay lasagna and an amazing lasagna. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's all lasagna. And I feel like also a homemade lasagna tastes, in my opinion, the exact same as a frozen lasagna. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's it's heavy and hurts your tummy. I can eat soup. Literally me too. Soup. Love her. One of my favorite soups is this like kielbasa sausage soup. So we do like a ringlet of kielbasa, a thing of white northern beans or whatever. And then we add a cup of like mixed vegetable, like corn and peas and whatever else. And then the broth. That's like the majority of the soup. So good. My coworkers call me an old lady because I get so excited when our cafeteria's good soup. Soups are like the best meal. I don't understand. They're so good. But yeah, we love that. And we brown the kielbasa before we cook it in the, just good. Just good. You know? Love a soup. Love a stew. I also love to take, I mean, it depends on the soup, but I'm also like I love to add, we're going back to rice. I love to have rice to my soups to make a nice little stew. I don't know, it's just good. Love a potato soup, a bacon potato soup. Come on. So good. Anyway, are people making good progress on their projects? Not that I can't talk more about food, because I will. I can and I will. Okay, not to go back to food, but I am glad I got these oranges because we were like addicted to like the little cutie like mandarin oranges. They have it like Costco, Kroger, all those things. But we kept buying them and they kept being bad, and we couldn't tell if these stores were getting bad batches or if it just wasn't in season. So we switched and decided to get like oranges. So good. Like I used to have like multiple of those little cutie oranges a day. And I felt so distraught without them. I was like, my fruit intake has gone so down because we get bananas a lot, but those are gone in like 2 days in my house because I love bananas. So like I need like a big thing of fruit that I can eat all day long. I make a loaded baked potato soup. You're calling my name, sister. You're calling my name. I love a loaded baked potato soup. Okay, we're back to the dark yarn that has fallen to the ground apparently. The dark green. We're doing a weird dream. Surprisingly, I had way less weird dreams than I expected this month. Let's check how how many weird dreams I had for the year. Okay. Weird dream. Wow. Well, I guess that makes sense. My percentages, like of most to least amount of dreams, is bad, mixed, no dream, weird, good dream. Which I think makes sense because often if I have a weird dream, it's paired with something else. So lots of the weird dreams are going to be in that mixed category. You found more yarn? Yay, that's great. No more playing yarn chicken. Love that. So much less stress. Oh, shoot. Oh, never mind. I thought I messed those stitches up, but I just kind of overlapped them. Oh my gosh, guys, you want to hear what I watched for the first time yesterday in my entire life? I watched the movie White Chicks for the first time ever yesterday. It was funny. Some of it I didn't appreciate as much, I think, because I'm watching it as an adult and it's not the early 2000s, but it was funny. And I didn't realize so many of those, like, TikTok sounds and trends come from that movie. I was like, oh my gosh. So who do I got to beat in the game of rock, paper, scissors to give you some more? Literally, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll let you know when I know. I'm trying to figure it out. My sister, every time I tell my sister about my dreams, my sister and my partner, they both go, you need to do a sleep study. And I'm like, yeah, probably do. Probably do. One day, when I move back to the big city, maybe I'll do a sleep study. Different. We've got like a big, I don't know, actually, are sleep studies done by like hospitals, or are they done by like, are they done in like hospitals, or are they done, I don't know, like by psychologists or something? I don't really know. Because we got a big hospital system here, so maybe they do sleep studies. Maybe I could do one. Someone in the last live was talking about how they've done a sleep study before, and that was interesting to me because I was like, how does that work? Sleep specialist? Oh, okay. Let's see. I wonder if I could just Google. I wonder if there are sleep studies in my town. Oh, sleep medicine. Okay. Sleep disorder center. Okay, I can't get this orange out. At the sleep center, use the most up-to-date equipment to test for sleep disorders and conduct a variety of sleep studies. Oh, this is like breathing. Not what I need, which is like, I don't know, psychological. Why am I dreaming like this? You've had an EEG. What? An electroencephalogram, a test that measures electroactive. Oh, that's like for like sleep stuff. Cool. Okay, that's what I would do, I guess then. Very interesting. Oh, okay. You don't wear sleep apnea? Oh, because for epilepsy. I wonder if Kelsey's had one of those before. Amy, you're so right. But you know, unfortunately, I've seen therapists like my whole life. We didn't even get to the sleep section. We didn't even get there. We have so much other stuff to talk about. Never got there. Funny. So much glue on the head. They put glue on your head when you take an EEG, when you have an EEG. Take an EEG? Have an EEG? What the heck? Do they have to shave your head? I'm guessing not. Glue? That's insane. Thank goodness I had a buzz cut. Ugh. I mean, I guess if they leave it on, they leave it on for a long time and they don't want it to move, I guess. Okay, good. They don't shave your head. That would be awful. I mean, I think I would just, you know, it's good they found a way around that because people would just say no. You know, people would be like, I'm not going to do that. I love when my orange has little oranges on the inside. I'm like, oh, extra slices. Oh my gosh, it was sour. You have a lot of hair. Was it hard for them to do it because you have so much hair? I have a lot of hair too. I feel you. Okay, gotta tie some knots. Oh, that piece wasn't very good. It wasn't very juicy. Okay. Oh, wait. Brooke. Let's use our brain. Let's use our brain. We're doing this one now. Sometimes I just want to keep going and just continue knitting, that I'll just get halfway through the next row and then I'm like, oh, I was supposed to change colors there. Just didn't do that. If they're testing for epilepsy, they put dots on your head and scan it and flashlights in your eyes. Oh my gosh. Wait, guys, if Kelsey comes back, we're going to have to ask if she's done that before. I bet she has. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. No, not really, but after it's done, you go home and put... Wait, what? Does that, like, help get the glue off or something? So funny. Oh my gosh, I just messed up that one stitch like 5 times. Am I okay? This is getting so long that's like hard for me to... Ooh, actually, this might be the best way. Wait, guys, I think I just cracked the code. This is so much better than it being on my lap. To get the glue off, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, that's really funny, but I bet it wasn't in the moment. And I apologize. I bet that was very stressful in the moment. That's awful. There's some things that you're like, how have we progressed to where you can see my brain activity, but there's no better way to get this glue off of my head besides peanut butter? You know, like, you can't give me like a glue, like, solution that like just like breaks down the glue. You can't just provide that to me. I have to go put peanut butter in my hair. Come on. You've had epilepsy since you're 4. Wow, that is a long time. That must have been scary for like your family. Like that's what I think of when I talk to people who've had epilepsy for like a long time. Like I can't imagine having your infant or your toddler like seize up. Like I can't imagine that fear. I hope you're okay. 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 We've got to cut this yarn now. We're doing a lot of switching, guys. A lot. Okay. We're on 22, guys. October 22nd. So we don't have any rows left. Maybe I will finish this month in this live and then I'll head out. We'll see. We're getting close. And a bunch of them are repeats, which will make it quicker. Because, like, honestly, what takes so long on these projects not only is working it, because it's long and one for each day, it's changing colors every single row. So if you have repeats, it just saves you so much time. Okay, I gotta tie some knots again. Because it's not just the changing colors, it's the tying of the knots and blah, blah, blah. Right. This one's way too short too. Yes, I am just tying my knots. No, I do not plan on weaving the ends in. I plan on sewing the scarf up and bada bing, bada boom. As a public school, I got kicked when I was having an episode. Oh my gosh, that's awful. I'm so sorry, Nicole. That's so not okay. Well, then you should only have good dreams. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, so I don't have to change colors. Yeah. But that's awful. I'm so sorry. Stuff like that is so, like Ollie was talking about earlier, their sense of justice. I totally feel that. I've noticed about myself sometimes as I've gotten older that sometimes my sense of justice outweighs my niceness. You know what I mean? Sometimes I realize that I get too focused on, oh, well, if, you know, they did X, Y, Z, they deserve X, Y, Z, instead of being like a little more gracious or a little nicer or whatever. It's hard sometimes. But anyway, you didn't deserve that. And they should have definitely gotten in trouble. At least. That's so awful. Ugh. People are just, can be the worst. Literally the worst. Oh, wait, guys, wait. Kind of a new crew from our last live that I had earlier this week. What are y'all's New Year's resolutions? Do y'all have anything? I said earlier that mine's kind of read more nonfiction books, make what I want to make, and who cares, and then learn a new knitting technique. Those are mine. I was very vocal, got better at selecting when I'm vocal. No, I literally always same. Very vocal in school and life about, yeah. Talk about kicking someone while they're down. No, literally. Their mama should have beat their butt for that, Amy. You cracked me up. But yeah. I've had, oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Your message just got deleted, but I saw it and it wasn't a spam. I don't know why you got that got removed for spam. Ollie, can you like restore that comment? Is that possible? That was so weird. That was just one comment and I was like, stop that. Oh yeah, sleep apnea. Use it. Sees it. I don't know how to spell some words ever since. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You had an egg. Why is my charger keeps going in and out? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh, the plug is like unplugged. That's why it's going in and out. Anyway, you cannot. It's okay. I can read it. I have had an EAG because I have epilepsy, because I have sleep apnea. I don't know how to spell it. I used to have seizures. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so many people in this chat have epilepsy. It's very interesting. Hi, Monica. How's it going? Okay, I'm doing another bad dream row. Okay, let's do it. I just put my needle in that stitch and pulled it right out and then was like, why didn't that work? Maybe you should wrap the yarn around. Just maybe. You're not spamming. I'm sorry. I don't know why the Nightbot, sometimes it's an automated thing, so I'm sorry about that. That was weird. I got jumped after school by the same girl. Oh, I'm so sorry. People can be like evil. I'm so sorry. I hope you're away from her now and safe and all that good stuff. You didn't deserve that. I don't get people. Like, why would you do something like that? And I know lots of times when people act out like that, it's because they've got something bad happening in their personal life. But it's still, I struggle to, oh, right, you said you do homeschool. Okay, that's good. Had to change to a different project, not concentrating enough for the entrelock. Was that right? I can't deal. But that's fair. I also wouldn't be able to concentrate enough for that. As someone who could barely concentrate doing regular knit rows on this scarf, as y'all can see by me randomly putting it down all the time. Okay, guys, I'm going to focus over the next few rows. I'm going to crack down. We're going to finish October. I did good. Okay, good. Entrelac. I don't know anything about French words or how to pronounce French words. I'm a Texan. We don't do that. Oh, you're good, Nicole. Ollie deleted it so no one can see it. You're good. But yeah, we don't put personal information in this chat, just to be safe, even though most of the people in here are normal, but still. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. I gotta put my glasses back on. I can't see a dang thing. Orange. Okay. You're on the 24th. Guys, we're so close. I think I just cracked the code of doing scarves. Y'all ever do it this way? You just got done with your 2022 temperature blanket. Oh my gosh, dude, congrats. I have my partially done dream blanket up there, and I'll probably never finish it. So pat yourself on the back. Think about all the people who start those and never finish them. You finished it, and that's amazing. Amazing. Can I call you dude? Yeah, I don't care. I thought maybe it'd be fun to do a book blanket this year, but I kind of feel, I don't know. Y'all can let me know if this is dumb. You've done 960. Oh, wow. I want to do the 6-day star blanket. How many people in chat have done that? And do y'all like it? I guess you like the pattern if you've done 9 of them. I haven't touched it in a year. Literally, mine is 2023. Let me see if I can find my progress tracker. I got, you know what's bad about this is that I got close to finishing it, like real close. Like I might have been in October. Oh, I didn't put it on a... I didn't put it on a... I think I deleted my list, so I don't even think I can finish it. But I'm pretty sure I got really close. I think I got to October and then stopped. That's okay. I just don't care. Though I love the colors I did for it. I still love the color palette. I think she's so cute. What were we talking about? Oh, the star blankets. Those are so cute. I really want to do those. I think that'd be really cute as just like a tapestry. Like, I don't think I would use it as a blanket. Like, just to put up on the wall. I think that'd be so cute. I've not had a seizure since I was 3 or 4. Oh, that's great. That's so good. I hope it stays that way. I can't imagine how scary they must be. I can't imagine how scary that must be. So I hope it stays that way. But yeah, I think... Oh, and I was thinking maybe doing a book blanket could be fun this year. But, okay, let me know how y'all feel about this. But I kind of don't know if it would be like... If I decide to do... Okay, let me collect my thoughts. If I decide to read a bunch of nonfiction books this year, I think that would be great. Do I include them in the dream blanket, or would that be like insensitive? Because I don't know how I feel about like the book I'm reading right now. Like I said, it's a true story about a man who represented people who were convicted of crimes they didn't commit and put on death row during like the racist South of like the 70s through the 90s. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's, like, that feels a little insensitive to make a row for a blanket. So maybe I just don't include those. I don't know. You made the 6-star blanket. They're pretty fun to make. Oh, that's good to know. I really want to try one. I think it's one of those stitch patterns that looks so good. Like, you could change colors and it's amazing. You could keep it the same color and it's amazing. Like, it just seems like a great project. You're making your mom a tree skirt? That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. I love that idea. I should have done that instead of bought one. Oh, I know I don't have one. Maybe I could make one for next year, for Christmas next year. That could be kind of fun. Making a tree skirt. I did see a couple patterns for it. A couple knit and a couple crochet patterns. You have no crochet mojo. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Do you mean right now or in general? Are you going through a funk? I've got orange all over my mouth. Base it on, was it well written? Did it impact you? Well, it's not that. It's not. I feel like lots of these books will. I really am enjoying this book. But it's like, I don't know if it seems kind of like trivializing it, I guess. To be like, I'm going to make this like book full of really sad true stories about people being imprisoned or killed for some, you know what I mean, based off racism. I'm going to put this in my little blanket. You know what I mean? I don't know. So maybe I just don't. Maybe I just don't include the ones that I think, like, because I don't want to be disrespectful. So maybe I just don't include those. And maybe I just do my fictional books about dragons and magic. Maybe I just do those. I don't know. But I am liking this book so far. It's good. And it's narrated by the author, which is interesting. I think as an audiobook person, the person who narrates it can really make or break a book. Like I tried to listen to The Secret History by Donna, whatever her last name is, Tal something. Hated it. No offense. She's not a good narrator. She's really not. And I really didn't like it when I was listening to her narrate. But this guy, I enjoy the way he speaks. I think it's also because he's a lawyer. So I think it's like, you know, he knows how to speak and he knows how to captivate an audience and he knows how to, you know what I mean? He knows how to speak to keep your attention and stuff like that. Just like I think like if a pastor was narrating a book, they'd be a good narrator. You know what I mean? Like people who speak for a living, good narrators. Scott's coming along. Very nice. Oh, thanks. I'm in October right now, so I'm getting so close. I'm at the end of October. I'm on October 25th. So, yeah, it's coming along great. I'm not marking my rows. It's going to confuse me. All right, mixed dreams. You don't think it's trivializing it? Okay, that's good to know. Fave dragon books. Okay. So, what is wrong with this yarn? I'm cutting that off. Is that wasteful? Maybe I'll just trim it. I just don't want it to fall apart. Let's give her a pull. No, I think it just, okay, we're fine. Anyway, actually, shockingly, I say that lots of my fantasy books don't involve dragons. But one of my most favorite dragon-related books is called The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winters. He's a Black author, and it's inspired, it's a like African-inspired fantasy series about dragons and magic and war and all that good stuff. And it's really good. And he's a new author, I think. I think he released that. Let's see. He released it in, I want to say like 2017. So the first book was in 2017. And then the second one is recent, I think, like 2020. Evan Winter, not Winters, but winter like the season. The second book was in 2020, and he's working on the third. Oh my gosh, it's supposed to be published this year. I'm so excited. Anyway, really good. Have you heard of the YouTube channel called Holy Anne? No, I haven't. What is that? It's very interesting. Let me look it up. But yeah, he's a really good author. Oh.
Let's go to the Michigan Design Festival.
Ah, sorry. My thing is. Do you mean, Nicole, do you mean this person? This girl? Is this who you mean? Ooh, she's doing a temperature blanket. Cool. Anyway. What's it called? Gingerbread houses. She looks fun. I'm gonna watch her videos. Anyway. Yes, love. Oh my gosh, Ollie. Yeah, you would love. How's Mistborn going, by the way? I finished it. I finished the third one. So good. Even better the second time, honestly. But I should give you my full-on spiel on some fantasy books I think you would like based on liking Mistborn. It's, you know, I will say there's just not enough time in life to read. Like I wish I could just quit everything in my life and just read. I could spend my whole life reading books and never get bored and never tire. You know, there's just not enough time. Like, oh, I want to read self-help books and like, you know, feel like confident about life. And oh, I want to read history books and learn like what I forgot in school. And I want to read fantasy books about magic. And, you know, there's just not enough time in the day or in life to do all these things. Just hobbies in general too. Like I'm like, I would love to spend all day reading, baking, playing video games, and knitting. I wish I could do that all day, every single day. I did a list of books for sure. I got distracted with work and then changed medication, lost my brain. Oh no, but changed meds again, saved my brain. Oh good. I hope the med change is helpful, beneficial. Yeah, I'm excited because I'm re-listening to the Greenbone saga, and I just got the last book. I just got my, like, I'm renting it from Libby, so I just, like, my hold was just provided to me because it's like a library, you know what I mean, of audiobooks. So I just got my book, and I'm very excited to listen to it again. So I'm also going quickly through the book I'm listening to now, like the criminal justice book, because Jade Legacy is a longer book, and so I need all 30 days or whatever to listen to that. So I'm like kind of trying to go quickly through this one so I can start the next one. And this one's just a little shorter too. The criminal justice book is only like 11 hours, which is pretty short for the books I read, which is also a benefit of nonfiction books. I feel like they're often shorter than my massive, 1,000-page, 60-hour fantasy books. So you can listen to more. I watch her Holly and I'm part of the Sunflower. Oh, is that what? Oh, okay, I see. Welcome to the Sunflower family. I love that. Libby's awesome. I need to use it because deadlines will make me. No, it really does. It pushes you. I will say. I also got Hoopla for the first time. It's basically Libby. I will say I don't like it as much as Libby because the app sucks. I just don't like the app. Not as many books or authors are on it because it's not as well known. Not as many libraries are on it. It's not as well known. And I don't like it because with both Libby and Audible, if you like accidentally move like your progress bar and you're now at the end of the book, it'll show you your history, like your listening history. So if you accidentally press something, you can go back. Hoopla doesn't do that. And it's very sensitive and the buttons are all very close together. So I, on several occasions, have accidentally way fast forwarded or way rewound and been like, shoot, now I have to try to find my place myself because it won't tell me. Nonfiction books don't have to world build, so are shorter. Oh, that's a good point. You're like, we don't have to world build. You live here. Have you heard of the book Hooked? I have not. Oh, wait, I think we've talked about this before. A dark contemporary romance from, okay. Okay, I will read the description later because it'll take me a minute to read it. But I think we've talked about this before. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Oh my gosh, guys, we're about to have a good dream. We never have those. My only good dream in the month of October. That's freaking crazy. World building is so much fun. I just love it. I know. I love, especially, I don't know, when you have friends that really know the books. Like, as I was going through Miss Born Again, I was asking my friend all these questions, and they know the answer because they're like, if you think I'm like a Brandon Sanderson buff, they're freaking crazy and they know everything. So every time I have a question, I ask them and they know. Like, it's just nice that you have questions, the answers exist, first off. And I could probably easily find the answers myself. I just choose not to. I love authors that have an answer for things, Get rid of plot holes, 2025. There's something in my eye. Okay, we've got a bad dream first, and then we've got a good dream. And I think I am going to end after I finish this month. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows left that are all different, so it's going to take me a little while. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to go and have dinner and maybe read my book. I wanted to read my book a lot today after work, but then I got distracted. But distracted by good, productive things, like doing the dishes and making my Oreo balls and taking out the trash and jumping my car because my car battery died because it was so cold outside. Oh my gosh, you made 91 hats and donated to St. Jude's Children's Hospital? That's awesome. Do you have to use specific yarn for that? Like, I guess it depends on what kind of hats are you doing, like kids hats, like 10-year-olds or 7-year-olds? Are you doing like baby hats? Because I think baby hats, like infant hats, and like the NICU, like those have to be like of a certain yarn type, I think. Would love to have you in the Sunflower family. I love that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch her videos after this and check her out. I like her banner with the frog. I'm ordering the Miss Board Saga in physical form so I can see how everything is spelled. Oh no, I get that. I totally get that. It's funny reading when you're like such a big audiobook person because sometimes I'll read words over and over and I'm like, am I saying that right? Like I was reading a book a couple weeks ago and I sat my siblings down. I said, how do you think this name is pronounced? And I don't remember what the name was. But I was like, I need to make sure I'm pronouncing this right. What if I'm pronouncing it wrong? What do I do? That book turned out to be very okay. The dude in Barnes & Noble who told me to pick it up, it was not life-changing, buddy. It was not. That's okay. We're different. I would love to do something like that, Nicole, like, but I don't know. So would everyone, though. I don't know. That's great. I love that. Okay. Good dream. My completely full good dream skein. Do y'all say skein or skein? I say skein. Me realizing I'm mouth breathing because my allergies are acting up. Ignore that, guys. Don't ignore that. Got the audiobook for Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I'm so happy because oh yeah, like getting pronunciations right and stuff like that. Isn't the new one coming out? Use polyester yarn. Okay, cool. You say skein? Skein, skein. It's always interesting to me. Either or. There are some words where I'm like, I flip-flop between them. Like I usually say, I don't know. I flip-flop between, like if I'm saying, oh, I don't like almonds, I'll say almonds. But then if I'm looking at something that says almonds, I'll say almonds. Like, I don't know. Or aunt and aunt. Like if I'm reading the word aunt, I'll read it aunt, but I say aunt. Like I call my Aunt Cindy my Aunt Cindy. I don't call her Aunt Cindy. Onyx Storm. Oh yeah. It came out the 21st. You're reading it with them? That's great. Yeah, lots of my friends were talking about it. And I saw videos of people being like, oh my gosh, it's in my Target before it's released. Like, am I allowed to buy this? Am I going to get in trouble? That's always funny when books come out early. I would be pissed if I was the author, honestly. I mean, I guess there's no reason to be pissed. It's going to be there in 2 days when it comes out anyway. But that seems like kind of a problem. But I guess if you're going to have like, actually, no, I don't know. If you're in a Target, there shouldn't be that many copies of the book that you can't just stock it the night before, but maybe I'm just being crazy. The one at Target with the exclusive artist stone. Oh, yikes, that's awful. No offense, but I'm not a big fan. No offense to anyone who likes her work, but I'm not a big fan of that series or the author. That doesn't particularly shock me that it was stolen art. Okay, 1 second. Gotta tie my knots. Okay. 2 more rows, guys. 2 more rows. Okay. Mixed dream. Mixed dream, and then we're ending on a weird dream. So sad. No shame, I learned. And was, yeah, no, that's how I feel. I'm kind of glad I didn't get into, like, I don't know, the Sarah J. Maas and those authors, because I feel like lots of those authors are pretty problematic when you start researching them, and then you're like, oh. Thankfully, Brando Sando is okay so far. It's just hard that we can't, you can't have any hobby, I feel like, that involves other people without you running into people who are problematic. You know what I mean? Without, like, it's hard to, I don't know, have a hobby where you're not accidentally supporting someone you don't want to support or XYZ. You can't escape it. So at some point, I do kind of feel like, if you want to read their books, even if you don't think they're the best person on earth, okay, because I feel like, we can only do so much. I'm not a fan of Akotar. I tried being into it, but so many questions. So I feel like I'm so, and this is going to sound really rude, and so I apologize for this, but I feel like I'm so used to, like, the intense, extreme world building and detail of some of the authors that I'm into that I feel like I couldn't do those, because I have heard from the people who like the books that I like, I have heard that they have been unhappy with the world building and the plot, and the characters. And so I feel like I would be equally as unhappy, I guess. And I feel like that kind of makes me sound like a bitch, I guess. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I spent all last year reading books that I know I would like, because I'm like, okay, I find someone who likes my favorite 3 authors and they recommend these authors. Okay, I'm going to try them. I know I'll like it. You know what I mean? And so I feel like there's not enough, like I said, there's not enough time in the world to read as much as I want to read. Therefore, there's not enough time in the world to risk reading a book I don't like. The reason I made the hats was because I had 2 sisters. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet, Nicole. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry. No, but that's so, like, you're making an impact, and that's really awesome. And that's one of those things that, like, making hats like that is one of those things that, like, everyone says they would like to do. Like, I do too. Will I ever do it? I don't know. Will other people ever do it? I don't know. Like, and you're the one that's actually taking initiative and doing it, not just having the thought. And I think that's really great. Because anyone could say, oh, I'd like to do it. But you're doing it, and I think that's really awesome. And you definitely made an impact on not just the kids' lives, but the lives of their families too. You know, that they know, what am I doing? Oh, I'm doing this. They know that there's someone out there, even a stranger, like thinking of them. You know what I mean? And I bet that means a lot to them too, to make them feel less alone and make them feel like their children are cared for. It's really sweet. Okay, guys, I'm on doing one more row, and then I'm going because I'm going to have dinner. There you go. Last row. This is the end of October. And everyone, let me know. Let me know how much progress y'all made. If you marked the start of, if you marked your row at the start of the live or whenever you joined, count back and tell me how many rows you've done, and I'll let you know how many rows I've done. We'll see how much progress we made. It'd be great if I could turn that into something automatic, like a Nightbot thing where you could say like exclamation point, like I don't know, row, and you could put in your first row, and then later you could do it again, and you could see the difference. I don't know. Anyway, you finished 1 star blanket. Wow, that's awesome. What colors did you use? You finished 1 love bug. I love it. Love it. I finished not quite a whole month, but close. Half. I think I did about 15 rows, which ain't bad for an hour and a half. This is one of those projects where I can really, like, these don't, this wouldn't have taken me as long. Like, I would have finished this on time if I hadn't been recording every single week, trying to record every single week. That's what took me so long. You know, it's the being in, like, good enough lighting to film it and edit it and post it. That's what takes me so long. If I just sat here and did this, it wouldn't take me long at all. Okay, I'm going to tie a couple knots, and then I'm going to count how many rows I've completed. So if anyone else wants to share, feel free. Feel free to share how many rows you complete. Oh, I'm tying the wrong knots, guys. I'm going absolute bonkers right now. That's the knot I was supposed to tie. Sometimes I tie them a little too tight, but I don't really care if the stitches warp. I'd rather it be tight. Okay. I'm going to give away, you did 1 row. Oh, awesome. 1 row is great. Green, pink, blue, black, and yellow. I love that. I like those colors. I'm not good at picking out color palettes. I wish I was. Okay, anyway, let's count how many rows I've done. No, I don't want the sum. I want the count. Is there not? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I've done 21 rows. Yay. 23 rows. Ollie, you're overestimating me. You finished crocheting a oh my gosh, a toothless. Wait, is it like like a small, or is it like big? Couple of just plain stockinette stitches in the round. I love. Me too. And now we're on November and December. We're so close, so close. Only by 2. That's true. Oh, you're pretty accurate. You're pretty accurate. Okay. Okay, I want to wait to hear. Oh, it's a big tooth. I was like, I want to wait to hear about the toothless. That's great. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's like one of those projects that I'm like, I will never do that in my life. I just know myself. But that's so freaking cool, and I wish I could. I wish I could, and I wish I would. I just know that if I start, I wouldn't finish it. So props to you. That's amazing. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna have some dinner and read, I think. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, and I hope everyone has a good night. Stay warm if you're somewhere cold, and stay cool if you're somewhere warm. That's all. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Okay, thanks for hanging, guys. See y'all next time. Bye.